Welcome to the College Football Bros. I'm Michael Newman.
I'm Ryan Newman.
And I'm Trey Newman.
So Arizona State has hired an alum to be their next head coach, Kenny Dillingham, the now former offensive coordinator for Oregon. Ryan, what do you think about this hire?
Well, I got to say, I think it's a little bit early for Kenny Dillingham. He's obviously very young. He's 32 years old.
Yeah.
That's a very young head coach. Not saying he can't be successful, but I just don't think it's ready. He's ready for it yet. He did a great job this past season, no doubt about it. Oregon's offense took a big jump with him. Bo Nix, the transfer from Auburn, had him playing at a near Heisman level. So this year was a great success. But if you just take away this 1 year, I would have thought it would have been really way too early to even consider him for a job like ASU. He was offensive coordinator in the past, but it was under guys like Gus Malzahn and Mike Norvell, who were mainly in charge of their own offenses. So I don't know if I can really credit that. And it's not like their offenses were lighting it up during those years. This was the first year where he really killed it. So, and it was his offense. He really did a great job. But I don't know. I want to see more from him before I give him the keys to a Pac-12 job where, ASU should have some expectations. They should be a decent program. He could have success. You can never speak in absolutes with the coaching hires. But to me, just a little too early.
Could be. I mean, it's just the way the coaching trends have gone. They're getting younger and younger, and it is hard to ignore what he did this year. So I'll give him that. But I will say it's a bit of a gamble by Arizona State, and he's got quite a challenge given ASU has obviously struggled recently, and he's kind of got to deal with and inherit the mess that Herm Edwards left and any potential sanctions. Who knows what's going to happen with that? But at the end of the day, I feel like Arizona State is kind of a mini sleeping giant, and in a hire like Dillingham, it gives you, I think, a home run threat. But honestly, but it also might not pan out. But I just don't know how much it could actually set back ASU if it doesn't work, just given the state that they're in at the current moment.
Yeah, I definitely like it more than Ryan does. I think. You don't know what's going to happen with the sanctions or even with conference realignment. The ASU is kind of in a tenuous state right now, so maybe you weren't able to lure, a more proven head coach. So I kind of think, given that, I think it's worth the risk to bring in a young, hungry coach who's known for being kind of a tireless recruiter. That aspect is good, especially with what Jed Fish is doing in the state. You're going to want to compete with that. He's recruiting very well over at Arizona. So I think Dillingham has the potential to compete there. And I mean, I think the fact that this is his first season, I hear what you're saying, Ryan. It's like we've only had one season where it's his offense, he's the guy. But the fact that one season was
good,
good, it kind of makes me feel even better. It's like, wow, leave him to his own devices and he can put together a pretty great offense. So I don't know. I like it more than you, but I hear your concerns. If we're sitting here 3 years later, it's easy to look back and say, man,
of course,
was that too early for him? So I get what you're saying.
It's a big step up.
Herm Edwards. Yeah, it is. The last hire, Herm Edwards, they went with a guy who didn't have head coaching college experience, and they're going back to that well again. I mean, it's complete opposite end of the spectrum, pretty much. But to me, it's just, I don't know. After Herm, I want a guy has head coaching college experience. There's guys that would have taken that job that have at least that qualification.
So let me just throw out a name that just came to my head. So would you have liked Brent Brennan from San Jose State better than?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. He's done a great job at San Jose State.
Yeah.
Multiple years. He's done a really, really good job. Would have rather had him there.
I can see that. He's got a much higher floor. I feel like Dillingham is a little bit more of a home run swing than Brennan.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There are our thoughts on Arizona State's new hire. Let us know in the comments below what you guys are thinking, and give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you like college football, and we will see you next time.
You've been watching the College Football Bros. Be sure to subscribe here on YouTube and in your podcast app for college football content all year round. For bonus episodes and access to our Discord chat, join our Patreon at patreon.com/collegefootballbros. Thanks for watching.